Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Baby, you want to love me sexy. Take off your shoes and suck me sexy. Well, I wanna do a little thing with you. I wanna do a little thing with you. When I say love me, you say sexy. Love me.
I gotta pull it up. Hang on. Okay.
And we're back.
Okay, so we know who's doing it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe so.
All right.
You guys ready? We already hit record.
Yeah.
We're recording.
We're going right now.
Oh, we're going right now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
not even paying attention.
No,
Yep.
No, I'm sorry.
All right. If your phones are gonna make noise. Okay. You're a good man. Appreciate it. All right. As in all episodes, we're gonna do a read in the beginning. So, John, tell me how far he gets in.
What was that, like the fourth word?
Okay.
Very short into it.
Yeah, I'm there too. I know what we're talking about.
Saunders can't think for himself, so.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
true.
I'm gonna get to the part where it starts talking about sexual stuff.
Okay.
It's good to be back, by the way.
How far do you think he'll get into this before he either laughs or messes up on it?
He hasn't read it, so.
I think he'll get the whole thing.
No problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, did you let him read it?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
All right. Here you go.
Don't look. Just start
just
reading.
start
Yeah.
reading.
Just start reading and talk right into the microphone.
Okay. Hey there, everybody. I'm State.
Yes!
Yes.
I got
All
him
right.
again.
Your levels are really high, John.
Mine?
Yeah.
That's 'cause I
You
laughed.
already you already started clipping. All right.
That's 'cause I laughed
Go
really
ahead.
loud.
I should have seen that one coming too.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it. But it's
I
okay.
can't believe you did that. I'm embarrassed now.
No.
All right.
No.
Continue.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Gas. Welcome to this episode of Army of Anarchy. Today we have some new guests. They will introduce themselves later. But before we get into this show, allow me to tell you a bit about myself. I am confused about my sexuality. I've had sexual interactions with both men and
Oh wait,
women.
hold on.
said
Hold on.
inter-
Hold
he
on.
said
Hold
intercourse.
on. Was that a Freudian slip or did you really mean that?
No.
You've had
it
sexual
says-
intercourse?
It says interactions.
Yeah, but you
I-
said intercourse.
Yeah, so I
He's
said
been
intercourse.
confused about intercourse.
Okay,
before.
go.
I don't know if you were listening, but the prior sentence to that was I'm confused about my sexuality. Like, come
Yeah.
on, let's get into it.
All right.
Read, monkey.
I have had sexual interactions with both men and women. I like the men more than the women, but that's because my men grow out their pubes and I floss my teeth with them.
Ew.
Gross.
You're
All right.
sick, dude.
Continue, you degen.
He wrote this himself.
Yep. Some things you should know about me before we begin. I love 50 Shades of Grey. I love 50 Shades of Grey, and I do. It's a great book.
Yeah.
Great.
Continue.
And I'm not scared to be tied up. I am a little bit. I have extreme sexual fantasies and most involve dudes. Named Pass. Now let's begin. As all episodes, this show will contain vulgar language and crude sexual content. If it offends you to hear words of concepts, what?
Concepts.
Oh, okay. And concepts of that nature, turn this off and go fuck yourselves. Now let's go to this shit.
All right. Perfect.
As
That
in
was-
all episodes, but
Who
as
won
it?
all
Who-
episodes
who-
work too.
Who won again?
You did technically. I'm not going to give any credit to Saunders because he doesn't have an original idea. So, all right. Well, I know that we have you two here. Pass. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Yeah. I'm Pass.
Mhm.
I'm from Alabama, and that's about all you need to know.
How old are you?
I'm 25,
Nice. Okay.
and I'm really excited because I've never actually done a show like this before. You guys seem like a good group of outstanding gentlemen.
We're not.
Yeah.
All
Totally.
right, enough of that. Let's
Hey,
get to the vitals like always. How
From
big's your
now on,
penis?
though- hang on a second. Yeah. Whenever you're gonna talk, try and get like right up on it. That way.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh man, you sound so sweet right now.
Oh, well. That's what all the ladies tell me, especially Gastelum.
Now, when you two have sexual interactions, I can already tell that you're the man in the relationship. Do you make him wear a dress or any feminine garb?
Well, when it comes to the sexual parts of our relationship, I'm in charge. He's
Oh.
submissive. I'm the dominant. Let's just get.
But he's
that
the bear,
out there.
though.
Yeah, he's definitely a
Exactly.
bear.
He's
Exactly. So because he has more power over me, I have to establish more power when we have sex.
Let's not get it twisted.
Well,
I
he's
mean,
got sound
we
logic.
all know that whoever is the bigger and stronger person is going to dominate the relationship. So I kind of have charge of the admin portion, but everything that I do is by my own choice.
I like it. Okay. Well, I know that we have you two guys here, but John wanted to talk about something before we
It wasn't
actually
just
get
me.
started. Yeah. Well, it's not totally just you, but
At all. Because we both talked about this
we both
before.
talked about it. But let's
And
go
this
ahead
is
and break
geared
into it.
directly at Saunders.
I
over
figured
here.
it would be.
Yeah.
Good to be back again, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It has a lot to do with that.
Yeah.
Took a one show hiatus, and I'm getting shit on for it.
Yeah.
No, dude, there's more than that.
Oh, here
And
we
me
go.
and Frank have talked about this, and we were trying to figure out how to bring this up without sounding like a dick.
What better way than to do it on the air, completely sounding like a dick?
Well,
It's way more entertaining.
here's
if you
how
get
we
it on the air.
here's how we can make this fair. I mean,
Okay.
Gustellum, you've listened to pretty much all the podcasts, right?
Yeah, most.
But a lot of
Okay.
it has to do with what goes on behind.
I know, but
show also.
did you listen to not the last one that we posted, but the one before that with the game?
Newlyweds.
Yeah.
Yes.
You listened to that one, okay?
I even saw the pictures.
Yeah, they were pretty gross.
They were really bad.
We're still not happy about that, but
Great video,
okay.
By the way. John, big shout out.
Oh yeah, dude. You listened to the last episode, right?
Of course.
It's so depressing. But
I get the feeling that this is going to be my last episode.
Yeah, you
I'm
might be
getting
getting
that feeling.
fired from a
By
podcast
choice
that
or
doesn't
force,
pay
yeah, it's
you
gonna be your
anything. So
no, we really wanted to
hopefully
talk
there's
about.
not a voice contest.
no, there's not gonna be. If it was a contest purely based on voice, you would be put into the first mic slot real fast.
You would have all the mic slots.
Yeah. Okay.
Come
Go.
into my mic slot.
Go. Gross. So gross.
Okay, so to cliff note it, Saunders,
Yes.
your lack of involvement with the show is a bit irritating, and when I say a bit, I mean extremely irritating. Let me just throw out more.
You're
than
going
one
to follow
example.
up on that, or is that all you're going to say?
You're gonna cut me off again, or what?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go.
The last.
Well, yeah, but I mean, are you going to talk
Come
more about
on. Go.
So much hostility.
I know.
It hasn't even started.
Yeah, it's
so
gonna
because
turn into a
I don't know
screaming
how
match.
Frank feels about this. We've talked about it before, but dude, I am so bothered by some of the things that you do or lack thereof involving the show. Last weekend we wanted to do a show. We all knew about it, and
Easy with names, because I know what you're about to say.
I'm not gonna say any names. We set the show for 12 o'clock last Sunday, right?
Mm-hmm.
We all knew about it. I know you knew about it because we set the time with everyone. You decided to skip the show and go out on what I would call an adventure with another friend to where you would just drive around and whatever happens, happens. Which, one, doesn't make any sense. Two, you completely threw the idea of a show away. And we didn't even get to it because of that.
Oh no! Wait. This is the best part about that. He didn't even go anywhere.
Yeah,
Nothing ended up happening.
you ended up not doing anything, but you still did not get in touch with us to
Okay,
see.
hold on.
That's point number one.
When good old Frank was telling me that there was going to be a show that day, I said, okay, well, I said, I have plans for that day. I said, I'll be back at like 2.
Dude, we established
So,
that we were going
hold
to do
on.
a show before
Time out.
that.
Time out. I said, if we can move it back to like 2 or 3, you said, well, it's going to be at 12. I said, okay, I may miss it then. And you said, okay, that's fine. And then you said, actually, you know what? We're probably just not even going to do one tomorrow anyway. Those words came out of your
Ooh,
mouth,
did
Frank.
you say that, Frank?
Yes, he did. Yes, you did. Don't shake
No.
your head. No, you're a
No, I
goddamn
didn't.
liar.
I feel
Yes,
like
you did.
I feel like we're watching the aftermath of Let's Make a Date.
Yeah.
You,
It really
you
is.
definitely said, standing by the elevator, we're probably not going to do one tomorrow anyway.
This is like an episode of Lifetime.
No.
And I said, yeah, I mean, we don't really have anything planned. You're like, yeah, we probably just won't even do one. Those
9
words
times
came-
out of 10, we don't have shit planned anyway.
It does, but the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is, you said those exact words.
I don't remember that, so
I
I'm
don't
gonna go
care
ahead and
what-
say that I didn't
I don't
say
care
that.
what
Okay.
you remember saying.
Well, that's point number
Okay.
those
one.
are exactly the words that
That's
you
only
said.
one instance, though.
Radio for women.
Then
and
we have a
gay
few
men.
small things.
Well, we have that demographic already filled. Plus 90% of our
Yeah,
bits
our demographics
are gay.
Extremely even across the board.
Okay, so point 1 goes to me. Next
Excellent.
point, John.
$15,000.
There's a few small things like
Okay.
one, waiting about 2 months to even buy a mic stand.
Yeah.
That's okay.
yeah,
we'll just
I'll
take that one right off
I'll
the bat.
take that one.
No,
Yeah.
we'll
That's
take
fair.
that one.
No, I'm saying I'll take that. That's,
Yeah, we'll
that's
take
fair.
that point.
Hold on. I would like. This is what bothered me about the mic stand thing. Tell us why you didn't want to get the mic stand.
Oh.
Oh my God.
No. Okay. Okay. I said I would get a mic stand. The only thing I didn't like about the mic stand is a little metal rod that does the adjusting. For some reason, this stupid little metal rod bothers me.
This rod is
But-
about an inch long, 2
but
inches
I will
long.
say-
Look at the rod that he's talking about on the side.
Oh, no, if I may say something about this rod is extremely kinky. I don't think you guys
Alright.
understand what you can do with this rod.
I will say.
I think that's why he doesn't like it. He gets
For those
flashbacks of
you,
his
I
childhood.
mean, I know this is a radio show, so you guys can't see this rod, but it's like a.
We'll post
What
a
would you say?
goddamn picture
Yeah.
of the mic stand on the
Do you know
Facebook
what's
page.
the things
nice.
you can do with
before we
this?
can before we continue with that, I went out and got a mic stand today, so
Uh-huh.
officially part of the group. for
2 months
now.
later. 2
Yeah,
months later.
For now,
And it has nothing to do with just
And-
you having a. It's the sound quality of the show.
I know. I completely understand all.
You've
that.
been
Okay.
bringing us down for 2 months.
Yeah. Well,
You're
Since the
the
beginning,
you're the
actually.
anchor of
even,
this show.
even if I had the
and
mic
not in a
stand,
good
I would
way.
still be, bringing you down for 2 months.
Fair enough. Okay,
But
continue.
now that I've had this mic stand for approximately a couple hours now, I've grown to actually like this little metal rod because it is quite simple to adjust.
That's gonna stay in here, and no, you can't come in the middle of the night and fuck yourself with this mic stand. So
Aw.
Another point.
Just take it home with you.
no, it's gonna stay
too
in here.
much.
Because then he's gonna bring in a shit riddled mic stand, and I don't need that.
Wait, there's more to this bitch fest?
Yeah.
Di-
There's
Oh,
more?
there
dude,
always
yeah,
is.
yeah.
This is an
Okay,
ongoing
I
thing.
mean,
I-
yeah,
I-
can I say something?
I
though? Like,
breathe
Yeah.
it bothers John.
Can you guys just like fuck already? Because I mean,
All
this
three
was
of
our
us?
problem, and like every time we argue, you can just settle it by one person getting tied up and getting the shit fucked out of them.
Well, I think we'd like to tie Saunders up and just beat the hell out of
Yeah.
him. I don't.
I mean, that works too.
That sounds like more fun. After my quasi gay experience with John, I'm all stocked up on the homoerotic behavior.
Yes.
I can't really do it anymore. Our lips touched and my life flashed before my eyes because I contemplated killing myself.
Real imagine that every time.
Oh God, I couldn't do it. Okay, is there anything else?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's really.
John's just been building up.
I-
He's all bottled up.
It's extremely annoying, and I know it's been bothering Frank as well, but I wanted to save it until on the air because it's way more entertaining. How long, Saunders, in your best estimate, how long did it take you to advertise our page on your Facebook?
oh God.
A very long time.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, so point to us. You can't even come up with an excuse.
Right.
For that one.
I'll give you that one.
And I
too.
know you're gonna come up with an excuse for the next one.
Hang
I'm
on.
not.
Watch this.
Yeah, you are.
Hang on. What?
Oh wait, you said the next one?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you said.
Castellum, you are a listener and guest on this podcast. How many times have you advertised it on your Facebook?
Every time you guys come out with a new show, I just like share it,
Nice.
and then your guys' page. I mean, you guys like message me and tell me to.
Saunders,
share
he's
it
not
my
even on the
timeline.
show.
Looks
That's why I
like
do it.
we found a new third mic.
He has got.
Wait. You got to tell the story that you told me. When do you actually listen to this show?
Well, I mean, that's not the point though.
Wait, hold on.
I
No,
don't think-
I want to.
no,
I want to
no,
know. Is it when you're taking a shit? Is it?
May or may not be.
We
Yes,
release
okay,
your
so it
bowels.
So it is.
I like it.
At least our show has done something.
Well, yeah, I mean, I have a speaker that I've put in the air duct, and so that because it's the only way that I can get sound into my bathroom. So I listen to your guys' show.
You're
when I
the
take a poop.
smartest man ever.
Well, I listen to your guys' show whenever I take a shit. Like,
Okay.
it's the
Thanks,
only
man.
time that it seems appropriate because I mean,
Dude, some of our shows
What a
go pretty
dick.
long.
I know,
Your
know.
shit, dude, your
Well,
shits must take forever.
well, the thing is though, is that it's normally like right before I have to take a shower, and I can't take a shower until I take a shit. So
Oh,
you guys
okay.
help me take faster showers.
Dude, just fucking kill two birds with one stone. I shit in the shower, man.
Yeah.
And I just
And then
fucking I push it down the drain with a stick.
No, he doesn't. He does it with his feet.
Yeah.
He just crams it
I
down the
just
drain.
stomp on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude,
While
I-
listening to yourself?
Yeah. He's like, oh man, I really fucked up that line. My brother shit in the bathtub once. That was it, like,
Why? Was he drunk?
No, he was younger, but he shit in the bathtub, and like he didn't want my mom to find out about it. So he grabbed it out of the bathtub with his bare hand and threw it in the corner. Like, didn't think to get out of the bathtub and toss it into the toilet, but he just threw it like in the corner and threw a towel on top of it. Yeah.
Dude, what is wrong with your family? Because
I don't know. It's not
Okay.
it's not just me, it's my
That's
whole
disturbing.
family.
All's
alone.
lost and forgotten now.
Yeah.
Who found it?
My mom when she did the laundry.
Well, that in itself is disturbing. But, you know, for you viewers who have listened to all our episodes, and you go back to when Frank decided he was going to drop a load in the corner of his computer room,
Yeah.
then you really wonder what's wrong with your family.
Yeah. Now, when he says drop a load, he's talking about sperm. He's not talking about turds. Just so we're all clear. Okay.
You're
Continue shitting on Saunders. Ready,
gross.
go.
Okay, this last one is really the one that broke the camel's back.
Okay.
I
Broke
believe
the camel's toe.
Dude,
Let's go.
I believe it was the last Saturday. You can correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm not sure what it is that we're talking about yet, so go.
I believe it was last Saturday.
Well, apparently it bothers you, according to him.
Well, settle down. No,
It
dude,
might.
This was like 2 days ago. What am I talking about?
Oh, yes. I know what you're going to say.
I'm so lost.
We decided, okay, well,
No,
first
you
off,
were there. You were with him, so
Yeah.
you'll know what we're talking
Okay.
about.
Friday
I
night.
pointed at
Friday
Pass,
night
by
we
the
got
way.
together.
Pass, you
and
look so adorable when you're confused.
I try. I don't know.
Friday
Okay.
night we got together, all three of us, and we talked about what we were going to do for the show the next day. Out of nowhere, you just leave. Don't know where you went. You said you were going to take a shit. We went to your door. We called you. You never answered. That was annoying in itself. You just, dude, we didn't know anything. We were talking about the show, planning it, and you just left.
I told you what happened.
What happened?
I got sick.
That was the night prior, and this will carry over to the next day.
Yeah,
We-
and the next
What?
day I missed the episode because I was sick.
Okay, that's your excuse, and I know how to counter that. You didn't show up for the
I've already come to the conclusion that he's going to say this, and this is what I have to say about that. Go.
Okay. We did an episode at about noon the next day. You didn't show up. You claim you were sick. That's fine. You could have answered the door. You could have called us. You could have done any number of things to let us know, but you didn't.
You text me and I text you back saying,
Yeah,
I'm
after we came to your
masturbating.
room.
Yeah,
See, that's what
wasn't
I said
getting
too.
up.
He was masturbating.
He thought the same thing I did.
Yeah, we thought you were masturbating. So that's fine. You didn't do the show. You were sick. We did a podcast by yourself. No more than 6 goddamn hours later, you were out downtown drinking. You know how fucking annoying that is? Dude, you weren't... How can you say you were sick if you're out drinking that night? And you went to the goddamn spaghetti factory.
You mean the diarrhea refinery?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What excuse do you have for that?
I
There's
told
none.
you I was sick during
Dude,
the day.
that
I
is-
took a nap.
That is
What do you-
bullshit.
Okay, you can call it what you want.
Dude, how
What?
can you go out 5 or 6 hours later and drink if you're sick?
I don't know, I
Whoa,
felt
whoa,
better.
whoa,
And it
whoa,
was
whoa. First thing, Old Spaghetti Factory, mine was solid. Okay, I don't know about Diarrhea Refinery, but that place is fucking sweet.
it was pretty good. The
On
chicken
top of
parm.
that, we got to meet this awesome dude who made balloon animals and made us a huge black
a
dick.
big black cock balloon animal with sperm coming out of it.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
he
gotta-
also
Was
he
it
also
real?
made a stripper on a stripper pole.
Yeah, I saw that. One of the legs had popped because that's sitting in the back of
Saunders
his.
tried
So-
fucking the stripper.
That's because drunk ass Saunders got a hold of it and put it on his head.
Nice. This
Well,
is the
it's
first time he's ever got a lady that close to his face.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
It was
Well,
made
a
for
mildly
me.
attractive one.
Yeah, that's true.
She was yellow, so I mean, nobody likes an Asian chick anyway.
No, her hair.
I
was
do.
yellow.
I
Mm-mm.
like Asians.
That's nasty, man.
They're not that
It
bad.
tastes like Korean barbecue.
Wow.
Ew.
Well played. I like it. Okay. So what is
More?
no, what is the objective to telling him all this? We need to figure out like a plan of action
Okay,
in
it
order
seems
to
lately-
overcome all this.
That you've been less and less involved with the show. And I think we know the reason. We're not going to say it on the air because you've said you don't want that talked about. But I think you know what we're talking about when we say we have a theory.
Yeah, my relationship, which
Yeah.
we're not gonna go
One,
into.
why would
It's
you
not-
ever tell your girlfriend about this
Yeah.
podcast? Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
She was interested.
So
Hold on,
what?
really?
She's one
Hold
of.
on, how would she
she's
be-
she's actually one of our like few viewers that listens to every single.
Okay,
Here,
episode.
well, okay, we're
hang
not-
on.
we don't
hang
want
on.
to get into
John,
her because this isn't about
John,
her.
hang on. Here's my question. Why in the fuck did it take you up until 3 days ago to advertise Army of Anarchy but it took you all of 12 seconds to advertise it to your girlfriend.
I'm a lazy bastard.
And dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
This is dude, this is the worst thing for a girlfriend to hear.
Yeah.
Because before
she's not
you-
proud.
neither are your parents. But
Saunders,
before
there's a reason that I'm wearing
Yeah,
headphones because Pastor
Yeah,
doesn't
my
let me listen
my
to all
mom
this
did listen to an
wilderness.
episode too. That she wasn't proud of me either.
she needs to listen to the first episode. She'll love it.
Yeah, right. She'll get to know my
That might
innards.
be the one that she listened to
Oh God. Yeah, my parents did the same thing.
because she
They're not
told
happy.
me, she's like, hey, I heard your podcast the other day. It was like one of the first ones that we did. I said, no, you didn't. She's like, really? So I don't know about 12 Asian dicks or 2 up
Oh
at the
my
ass.
God. Wait,
I was like, oh shit, maybe you did listen to
she
it.
wasn't speaking from personal experience.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
we're not going there.
Let's hope she doesn't hear
That's
that one.
kind of fucked up.
Oh, it's not that fun.
But no,
That's
I
kind of fucked up.
I'm just curious as to what was going through your mind when you told your girlfriend.
I don't know, man. It was just, I was excited.
And okay, so are we correct in our theory as when we say that's why your lack of involvement has come to this point?
Probably, but
Okay,
Yeah.
what can we do to overcome that?
Nothing. She knows
I'm-
about the show
I'm-
now.
I'm good now. I will,
No, you're not good.
I will work
Here-
on. I had it was a you know, rough couple of weeks. You know, obviously not getting the microphone stand and lack of involvement. But it will be corrected. I know my job is on the line, so now I'm gonna really have to bust my ass.
Yeah, listen, as much as it pains me to say it, it's not going to take much to fill your slot at this point.
I know that.
No, but I'm
'Cause-
just wondering, dude, you're always gonna have it in the back of your mind that, hey, my girlfriend's listening. So you're not ever gonna be yourself on the show.
I'm always myself.
I'm
No,
thinking
you're
about
not.
putting in an
Dude,
application
we
right now.
went over the
You hear that? We
ju-
got
yeah, just-
fucking Big
just-
Sexy over here
yeah,
wanting to
just-
get in on the
With a voice
mic.
like that, you
Just
don't stand a
sing.
chance.
Yeah.
All you have to do is sing and you're in.
Yeah, give us a little bit of that song real fast.
You want like Love Me Sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start off with the.
Baby, you want to love me sexy? Take off your shoes and suck me sexy. Well, I wanna do a little thing with you. I wanna do a little thing with you. When I say love me, you say sexy. Love me.
Sexy.
Very nice, very nice.
I
This
am
is why
never
I'm
singing
marrying
on this
you.
podcast again. Ever. I don't. From now on, if I ever get a challenge where I have to sing, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hand it over to Pass. That's all.
Okay.
Challenge
But,
accepted.
All right.
No, you said that would be corrected, but Frank and myself, we listened to the episode that Casey and Trevor came on.
Mm-hmm.
And the other
dude,
3 prior
you
to
were-
that.
where you were the host, right?
Yeah.
Besides reading the questions aloud, you had zero input whatsoever during that show. Zero. We went back and listened to it.
Here's my thing as my role on this show. I realize that I am the shit on guy. I get shit on all the time.
What, so you're not
and
just gonna- you're
don't
just not
don't
gonna
defend
talk?
myself. No, I'll talk, but I don't want to talk a whole lot with
If-
really not a whole lot.
If you're
behind
not
it.
giving us things to shit on you about,
Yeah.
what good are you?
Well, I mean, I figured you guys have enough to shit on me for anyway. I do enough without
No.
talking.
Here's the thing. We did have stuff to shit on you about previous to us not being able to talk about things.
Yeah.
That's one thing that you can't.
But
talk
that is
about.
a huge thing, dude.
It
It's
is.
not.
Because if we can't talk about things because of that reason alone,
I
because you told your girlfriend, then
no,
what are you good
wait,
for?
Hold on.
You know, the way I see this kind of playing out right now is, yeah, you're in an early stage, but right now you're kind of taking the place of Robin on Howard Stern's show. So I mean, you're kind of like you're there, but whenever you say something, it's just every like 5 to 20 minutes.
He's more like
Yeah.
Benji Bronk.
Yeah. He's just there. And then every now and again he rustles some
Howard-
papers around.
Howard
But-
just shits on him.
But as time progresses, if you do correct your actions, then you will become somebody that's more popular than
Oh, that's not happening.
Well,
I'm
you'll-
not becoming popular.
more popular than what you are now.
That's not.
Because
ever
right
gonna
now you're
happen.
kind of a
I'm
shit
not
bucket.
popular.
Yeah.
Well, no, we're not trying to be a dick about it. It's legitimate concerns we had.
Okay, you're saying that you can't talk about like my past because of my current relationship status. Is that
We're
what you
not
mean?
saying
No,
that
no,
we
no,
can't
no.
talk about your past. It's that we can only go back to that well so many times until it's not funny
Yeah.
anymore.
So overall, I mean, can I say something?
Yeah,
Like,
go for it.
So like, you being in this relationship and telling her about the show limits the content that you can put into the show now.
Why?
He figured it out.
Like
Someone figured it
Why?
out.
Why
Wow.
does it do that?
because on
I
top
don't
of
understand that.
Well,
Dude, because
I mean,
hold on.
Hang on. No, Gastellum's on a roll.
Okay,
Go
okay.
for it.
yeah, like I mean, I'm just gonna be like the whole relationship advice dude right now, but you're gonna be limited to saying things because you don't want her finding out about them,
Exactly.
and also like.
Are we
the-
talking about
the-
me hooking up with a bunch of fat chicks and whatnot? Because
Yeah.
everybody knows about that.
No,
If you want to keep going back to that, then keep going back to that. I don't care.
here's the thing though. Like,
What do you want
We've
me to
all we've all slayed our fair share of dragons.
Like, do you want me to-
It's
I'm
not,
still
it's
slaying
not
mine.
a
Like,
do
negative
you-
issue.
do
It's
you want-
actually a positive thing.
Do you want me to break up with her, go back to
No,
slaying
no.
dragons, so I can give you more things to
Well,
talk
I
about
have,
Yes.
on the show?
Yeah.
I have a question. Are you telling us that there's no limits as to what we can talk about with you?
With me,
With
there's not.
you.
With me, there's
on the
not.
show.
But there have been
Regarding
issues.
my relationship, there's really no need to go into my relationship because there's nothing to like.
But there's been.
there have
things
been
where-
like funny things that have happened with
and you know exactly where we're going with that. There have
Yeah.
been things in the past that we've wanted to talk about, but you've been a little hesitant because of that fact, right?
Yeah.
And you know what we're talking about.
Yes.
Can we bring it up?
No.
Just bring it up.
This is why.
Just say it.
Okay.
No,
Because
okay.
I don't know what you're
I know.
talking about.
I think I know what
No.
you're talking about. Bringing up the
Oh yeah.
the 5-hour Skype session. That
Yeah.
I had.
What happened during
Dude,
that 5-hour
hold on.
Skype session?
Nothing happened during the 5-hour
Okay.
Skype session. Just
I want to
like,
know this. I love Skype stories.
Well, okay, because Saunders is like our friend. I'm not gonna be a dick and like throw his business out there if he doesn't want me to. But that's what
I'm
we're
your
talking
friend.
about when we say we're limited with you, because there's things that we can't talk about because
That
of
is
that fact.
Like my 5-hour Skype session is one thing.
Here's the thing. Overall, you're not that interesting.
Right.
What an asshole.
But like if
At least
if you
John's not
take-
trying to be a dick.
Well, no, it's the same thing with me. Like if you look at me as a whole, I'm not that interesting. But the other last night, John was in here and he was like picking out little things that I do, and they're kind of funny.
Dude, I told him if I could set up a camera in his room and just watch him 24/7, I would do it in a heartbeat.
That's
Because
crazy.
he was making fun of me because I have like a pile of clean clothes that are now dirty because
Dude,
I
I'm
threw
like-
them
I'm
all
like-
over the floor
like-
because
I'm
I was
like-
looking for one pair of pants.
My life story.
Yeah, like it's just like strange things that people do, but like a lot of your like strange funny things were like sexual, and now not to say that you being in a relationship is a bad thing, but because you're in a relationship and we can't talk about like the strange shit that you do or say
Well,
with your significant other, it kind of limits the amount of shit that we can talk about with you.
and not even that. If there is something we want to talk about with you,
I swear
one-
to God, we're gonna get to you guys like shortly.
Don't worry, I love this.
one,
Yeah, I
if
feel
me
like I'm
and Frank
part
are
of the
talking,
show.
we don't know if we talk about something about you and you're not here. We don't know if we can bring that on because of that fact. And I don't want to have to ask you before every show, hey, can we talk about this? You know, are you gonna care about your, you know what I mean?
You've only had to do that like once, and that was for that thing. Just because I limited to one
Dude,
thing
that
that
could've
we've
been-
all brought up.
Hang on.
No, you
Is
only
that
can-
one thing that one time? And can
Yeah.
we? Well, are we able?
That's like
Okay,
that's
but why?
that's a dead issue.
But
Like,
why?
that's just
Saunders,
not-
if she
Dude,
loves you, if she truly loves you, she will accept the fact that you come onto this.
or
radio
if you
show.
really love her, you'll let her go.
Exactly. Yes, that.
And if she comes back to you,
You
she's
don't-
yours.
You don't
There are
deserve
better
her.
fish in the sea for her.
I'm sorry. I couldn't
Awkward
help myself.
silence.
But no, I mean that's even if it's one thing, that's one thing we can't. We could have done a lot of fucking things with that fucking bit,
Yeah, I know.
dude. I'm thinking of all the possibilities,
Yeah.
I know.
but we can't do it because of that fact.
Well, and I'll just have to do more stupid shit that you guys can make fun of me for.
All right, deal.
That's my job.
You
But
know
that was
what?
our concern.
Hang
and-
on. I want a verbal commitment right now.
Oh,
We're
boy.
gonna come up with. They're not gonna be gay or painful or anything like that. It will be like 3 separate things that we'll film, and we'll put up on our Facebook.
I'm down.
Okay. All right.
Where
What,
was
like
this?
little promo vids? Or
Do
what
I
are you
get
talking
to
about?
do I get to at least
No,
know
you get
what
to,
they are?
You get to do nothing.
We have to come up with them first, but one of them
Yeah.
is gonna be something along the lines of we're gonna send you down to downtown Waikiki, and you're gonna ask random people inappropriate questions,
Oh, it's fine.
and hopefully you get slapped about 15 times.
I'm good with that.
Oh, also unrelated. I saw you did advertise our page on your page,
Uh-huh.
which I saw.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say. I know what.
Did you accidentally send it to like your aunt or something like that?
Yeah.
I,
No, not accidentally.
dude.
I have a lot of family.
Giselle.
A lot of family on my Facebook.
No, but I saw that you did limit it to certain people, but you still included your aunt.
Okay, I sent it to
Hey,
family.
wait, hold on. I just noticed something else. That's Saunders' podcast T-shirt. The last podcast that we were doing, he was wearing that
yeah, he was.
T-shirt.
But he looked like a meth head.
Yeah. Hope y'all saw those pictures. Really, really looking good in those.
Yeah.
Have you washed that since?
Yeah,
No.
of course.
Okay, cool.
Of course.
No.
No,
Still got the fucking
I'm not talking
mustard
about
tiger
going
on
out
the
in the
front of
rain.
it. It's just washed by Irish Spring.
I have a lot of family on my Facebook. So the family members that I did send to are family members that like aren't really gonna care and probably not even listen to it. I was
How-
just doing it for the likes.
How old is your aunt that you sent it to?
Which
I'm not going to say any names, obviously. but-
78.
I'm trying to figure out who I sent it to.
Okay, she looked to be about 50 to 60, and you.
Probably I think 40s. Probably
Whatever.
40s.
Semantics. Do you really want her hearing this?
No, I don't think that they're gonna. The people that
No.
I sent it to, I don't think that they're gonna listen to it. What I sent it to them for is
That
just
has
so
nothing
that
to
they
do
can
with it.
like the page.
I don't think my dad would listen to it either, but I'm not going to send it to him.
Dude, I just blasted it out on my email because
Yeah,
I've given
see.
up on all my family.
They've given up on you.
Yeah. Well, my mom, I told you this story when I posted my most recent post this morning
Yeah.
on my Facebook.
You want to give a shout out to her right now, or
No.
Hi, Mama Frank.
Yeah. Well, I immediately. What's the matter?
the red?
It's all right.
Okay,
It just clipped. I immediately had to delete my Facebook post because my mom got on there and commented, "No, I will not like your page. Sorry." And I had enough of it, and I yelled at her.
Why even comment?
That's what I told her. I said,
Like-
"I understand that you don't like it. Don't fucking comment on it." So whatever. She's a jerk.
So
Are you trying to shoot it up my my man bits over here? Is that what you're?
Yep.
Okay.
So in short, Saunders has been having a few rough weeks lately with the show. We wanted to address those issues, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
right.
Cool.
Perfect. Now
Thank you for bringing these issues to my attention.
let's
You're welcome.
I love you.
Oh, and you got that text this morning, you told him about that text, didn't you?
Yeah.
Text. Why did you tell him about that?
Well, I read him the text of I can't wait until the episode.
Yeah,
I just figured he would chalk it up to, oh, he's gonna berate me about something.
that's what we've been planning on. We didn't plan to berate him. We planned to bring up.
No, you planned
Those
on
things.
berating.
Well, you
I thought you
you
were.
backed me up.
I thought you were just talking shit, and you sent it to him.
See?
So I
Oh,
said.
okay.
I told
said,
you.
All right.
I told you he's too dumb to get it.
Yeah,
That's why. That's
I
why
told
I
you.
text you saying.
Realized that.
That's why I text you saying, why can't you text that to me?
Hang on, I'll explain.
So it never ran through your mind like, oh, what's he talking about? What's he
No,
talking
I
about?
figured
can't
you were
wait till
gonna.
the show.
I figured you were gonna berate me.
Okay.
But about this morning, not like about.
So you
everything
you
that you
were
just brought
completely
up.
oblivious. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next topic.
Okay.
Which
Now,
is how I usually am.
in the read that I prepared for Castellum, we talked about some of his sexual proclivities. The thing about you that most stands out for me is your
Penis.
well, the penis is one, but the other one is the what is it? Your like overall sexual fantasy about somebody getting tied up and getting.
Dude,
Well, that's not a
is-
fantasy. A fantasy is something that one day I hope to accomplish. I've done that, and I
I've-
love doing it.
Dude,
because
that
it's
no.
awesome.
What was the one about the
cigarettes and burning people.
yeah getting cut?
Dude,
and
we've sat around and
What?
talked
Yeah.
about this before.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that?
no, nothing's wrong with it. Not one
Nothing
thing.
at all.
Dude.
I shudder to say this, but
on normal
I would
basis?
really like you to describe in great detail about your fantasy, please.
Well, which one?
It
Talk
was
about what you do with girls.
okay. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll start
Okay.
there.
If you guys want to start there, then
It's a
What-
fair
what-
place to
yeah.
start.
Well,
I
let's
guess.
talk
Fair
about some of
place.
your favorite things to do.
well, my favorite things to do are to like. Okay, so the way my mind works, right?
God, here we go.
Peeling back the scalp on Castellum.
Yeah.
Let's
So
do
the way
this.
my mind works is that I've come to the realization that women have made so many things and like so many toys, so many mental fantasies and everything that we guys would just never be able to accomplish. So I
What do
just
you
gave
mean?
up. They have all those romantic novels with all the big buff dudes carrying the girl over.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about?
What romantic novels do you read?
Oh, well, I read 50 Shades.
That's
but
not a romantic
I know.
novel.
I'm not
Dick.
talking
Gay
about
novel.
that. I'm not talking about that. But what I'm talking about is like, I will never be able to do that. And so I completely gave up on them, and any woman that, actually falls for that crap, then fuck them. So
you just go for the weird shit.
yeah, so then what I do is I just convince them that the exact opposite is actually best.
Hang on. I want you to watch how he's going to drink this beer, just so you know exactly what's happening.
Okay.
You've never seen this before?
I have. Never
He
seen this
is, more or less, he's made a beer bottle into a beer bong. Watch what happens.
From down to up.
What the hell?
before. That was fucking awesome,
How
That's
cool is
my
that?
pass.
dude. Can we get let's get that on video.
Huh?
Let's get one of them on video. You don't.
only got one more.
Yeah,
you
he's
don't
only
have
got
to-
one left.
Okay, well, you don't have to do it now, but
Yeah, we'll hold off.
that
but
was awesome.
Well,
I
anyway,
can't believe you've never seen that.
No, I've never
I'm
seen
not.
that.
Okay,
I come
sorry.
from a classy part of the United States.
No,
Sorry.
you don't. You come
Yeah.
from Ohio, you dick.
You're from Florida, the armpit.
Yeah, whatever. We're the dick.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, continue. I
so what
apologize.
you just experienced is actually what I like. You see that
What?
it takes skills to deep throat something like that.
Sucking?
Yeah,
A lot of sucking?
a lot
So
of
you
sucking.
kind of
All
want
right.
to suck his dick now.
No, he sucks my dick.
Oh,
Hen-
okay,
hence,
okay.
hence the
Oh,
awesome
God.
sucking capability.
You are so gross. Okay. Dude, it really hurts my insides to even think about gay shit anymore. After,
Why is that?
because when John and I touched lips, they were so sour it really washed all the want out of my mouth.
Because
Wait,
you,
wait, wait.
you look like you were
Wait,
enjoying
this
eating
means
that
that
sausage.
this means that you actually took the time to taste it
Dude,
and reflect
here's
on
here's
what
the
you
thing.
think this
There
tastes
is a
like.
video.
Yeah. You're like, oh well, this
Have
is
you
kind of
seen
like
the video?
this is like pickles and old feet.
Oh, dude.
You just described it. Have you kissed him before?
No, those are your.
It was what it was. It was
Here, let me spit in your
pic-
mouth.
It was, oh God! It was pickled feet. Is really what it was.
I had sausage juice running down my face. Not even kidding either.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you,
pro-
did you
that's
kiss
possibly
Frank's
my favorite
feet
picture.
prior to actually doing that?
Yeah. Well, what I did was I put the sausage in between my big toe and my second toe,
Oh.
and he just ate all the way up until he got right to the under bit of my feet.
Of your balls.
Yeah, to my balls.
It's a
So
long sausage.
okay, I'm sorry. Continue with your
No.
your
Well,
fantasy.
long story short, you just convince them that the exact opposite is what they want, and then after that, you just make up all these rules. Like for example, I don't like being touched. I just don't. It freaks me out.
What do
And
you
then-
mean?
Like I don't like them touching me. Like you know how in the heat of moment they start all rubbing your back, grabbing your butt, caressing your thighs.
Yeah, that's
You know
so
what I'm
fucking weird.
Throw-
No,
finger
well,
up
my
it,
asshole,
it,
yeah.
it feels
No,
weird to me.
because I've never had that happen, and here's why.
Wait, you've never had sex?
No, I've had sex, but it's usually I'm behind
You know, if you
them
don't use it, you
because
lose it.
they're so hideous.
Speaking of which, hold on.
Doggy
So-
style
wait,
only.
Wait. So I'm your neighbor, okay?
Yeah.
And so occasionally when I do laundry, I walk past your door when
Yeah.
I'm going to my car. I see this Fiona looking chick walk out of your room.
Who?
Fiona from Shrek.
Yeah, Fiona from
Oh,
Shrek.
okay.
Like monstrous man.
Not
bear
princess
pig.
version.
Not the princess version.
Oh,
This
that's not.
Yeah.
That's nose goes.
Next.
my bad.
That-
Next topic.
That
Love
I
me
am not
sexy.
sleeping with that lovely lady. That is somebody else that you are talking about.
God damn it! Who are we talking about?
I
don't
can't.
know.
I can't say. We'll talk about it off this.
Type it
about
on
it
your
off
phone. I'm
this.
really
Okay.
curious.
All right.
I'm trying
Con-
to think. I can't.
Continue with your. You're a dick, by the way. You get it now? Okay.
Really. Yeah.
Oh
Saunders-
my
Saunders
God.
clued me in.
Dude,
What an
I'm
asshole.
pretty sure I'm gonna have to edit a lot of that. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna leave it in. Who's here to make
We're just gonna
friends? You
start the
know,
show over.
that
Well,
is so
I
funny.
mean, I'm not
though.
gonna apologize. I mean,
No, don't apologize.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
here's
that's
the thing,
Frank doesn't hook
because
up with
that's not that far off from it being true. You know, I mean, it's just
Yeah,
shocking that one is. That's the one that you bring up, and that's the only one that I haven't slept with. So
Wow.
yeah,
Yet.
all the other fat ones that leave here, totally mine.
Oh, okay.
All me, bro.
Yeah, man.
What?
Something.
You compared her to the Fiona.
Yeah,
That's
whatever.
fucked up, man.
It's all right.
All right.
It could be worse.
You
She
see-
could have just been Shrek.
You see, no, well, it's like those type of girls. Like, would you really want them rubbing up against you?
No.
They're not
Exactly.
rubbing.
Well-
Exactly. So
They're-
that is why you tie the bitch up and you beat the
Wow.
shit out of her,
Whoa.
so that way she learns her lesson and at the
Holy-
same time, gets a little
Wow.
bit of pleasure out of it.
Oh my.
Wait,
I just
hold on.
I just called the police. They're
Yeah.
on their way.
Hold on. When you tie them up, are you like tying them up for a month at a time and starving them? I
Well,
mean, that's really
Okay,
teaching them a
okay,
lesson.
Can I share a little story?
Well, or else
not-
it gets the hose again.
I'm
Yeah,
not sure at this point.
he's got a pit.
Can I
It's
share the
right
story
underneath
about
his
when-
rug.
let me share the story of when my mom found out of
what?
my sexual preferences. Right.
How long
Okay.
ago was this?
I actually went home
Yesterday.
No, it was actually when I first got to Hawaii.
Well, let's give
and
her a
I-
call right now.
And I no, but I went back home, and I was straight out of out of getting here pretty much.
Yeah.
And I was really horny, really extreme. And all Asian chicks, I hate Asian chicks, so I just couldn't do anything
Join the
here.
club.
Right.
You guys are
So I get
racist.
back to Arizona, and I hook up with this chick. That we used to mess around.
What
with
color
back
is she?
there. She's brown.
Yeah,
Mexican,
shocking.
Of the Latin type.
Uh-huh.
And so we hook up, right? I'm really into this, and so I decide I'm gonna escalate it to the point where I am now, right? So we go back to my house, and we're in our room, we're messing around, right? I decide I want to get a little more extreme, right? So I gag and tie her up and
And
put her
locked
in
her
my
head
closet.
off.
Yeah.
No, and locked her in my closet. And so
What
I
the
locked her in my closet. I locked her in my closet, and I go make myself a sandwich, right? Because I got really hungry, right?
Dude, your fantasy's turning into my fantasy. Because I'm really hungry right now and I want a sandwich.
How did she taste on that sandwich?
So good.
Old Hannibal over there. Would you start with her cheeks?
Oh, her
Her
inner
labias.
cheeks, yes.
Her meat curtains.
Was that a roast beef sandwich?
Ooh,
But no,
Just
Wolf.
singed edges.
gross.
I made a sandwich, and then I got a phone call from my sister,
Mhm.
and she tells me that my mom can't pick her up from school, so I have to go do it, right? Completely slipped my mind. I was like,
That you had a girl in your closet?
that I had a girl in my closet, because I was making myself
Yeah,
a sandwich.
Because that's commonplace.
Yeah.
You know? No big deal.
My priority was the sandwich, okay? I don't think you understand.
Understandable. Listen, you're talking to a fat guy. I understand.
Yeah.
I
See,
get it.
We're on the same page,
Yeah.
okay?
Story
But-
of my life.
So I go pick up my sister from school and everything, and as soon as she gets in the car, like I get this phone call from my mom, and she's screaming, and so she's a real husky, round Hispanic woman. Okay, rotund, as some may say, but
Did you say
She-
rotund?
yeah,
Rotund.
same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Tomato, come on.
No. No.
Dude, Saunders just called you out on English. Come on.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
English
in
is
his
my
defense,
third language.
yeah, not his first language.
Not
well,
my first language.
technically,
Solid point.
English is not Saunders' first language either. He speaks Kentucky.
Tell you
So-
what.
Oh, I'm fluent actually. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. Go.
Oh, okay. So she starts yelling, and so she's yelling in Spanish. How like, pretty much if I was to translate it, it would be like, "You filthy, pathetic dog. You worthless piece of shit.
Wow.
You scum of the earth, douchebag, asshole." Every single cuss word and every single description that you can think of, she said it to me in Spanish within a matter of 5 seconds.
She seems like a nice lady.
Yeah, so I immediately hang up and I start like driving to my house at like as fast as I can without getting pulled over. And when I get there, the cops are there.
Well,
Like,
okay.
yeah, well, I mean, no, this is only in Arizona. So you would think it'd be okay, because I mean, hold on, I really want to watch this again.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna take video of Pass, pretty much
Can I kiss you
shotgunning a glass
kiss you
bottle of beer.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll see how this goes.
Because that's
All
hot.
All right. Yep.
That's really hot.
Go.
Here's to you. Army of Anarchy right here.
Let's do this.
Nice.
That's impressive.
I like
really
it.
is.
I'm proud of.
Uh,
Oh God.
you got that right?
No.
Damn it. You kissed him.
I'm sure you'll hear it on the audio.
Yeah, he kissed him. God, that was gross.
Oh, you're such a beautiful man.
All right, so
At least he didn't kiss him on the lips, so we're good.
so back to the
Don't
turned
do
away.
it.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
do it.
back to the cops being at your house.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I pulled to my house and there's like 2 squad cars outside with like they like blocked off the driveway. So I'm kind of pissed because they blocked off the driveway and I can't
Yeah.
park the car. Like,
Yeah.
I
Fucking
still had
jerk.
no idea
That-
what was going on.
That's what you're pissed about.
No, well, I still had no idea what was going on. Like I'm
You
telling
got the fire department in there trying to pry a girl out of a goddamn closet. That's what you got.
No, so they get there and like all I hear like as soon as I park the car, walk inside the front door, I just start hearing like crying and moaning.
You're
right?
under arrest.
No, because they were actually with the cops were with my mom in the room, and then I'm gonna call her E, but her name starts with an E.
Okay.
She's actually a fan of you guys. Just letting you guys know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout
Thank
out
you,
to E.
Shout out to E. Good to hear that you're alive.
But she's sitting in my living room crying, and I like as soon as I see her, like I just grow pale, and I'm just like, oh shit.
In my head, I see her sitting on like a brownish looking couch wrapped in what looks to be a shower curtain, just crying for no reason.
Oh, there's a reason.
Yeah. She's holding onto the bar. She's carrying it like a kid that carries a blanket. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Oh my god. No, hold on, my
Wow.
side hurts. No, so she's crying. So she's the first one that I go and approach. I'm like, oh my god, what's wrong? Are you okay?
What's wrong? You left me in the closet. That's
What is that? That you're not supposed to cry for that. I mean, yeah, granted, it was like an hour and a half that she was.
Well, my
in
first
there,
question would have been, how did you make an audible scream from the closet?
she's pretty loud.
honestly, like me and my mom have never talked about how she found her.
It was before he really got into it. He hadn't invested in soundproofing yet.
I thought I put enough cloth in your mouth.
no. Well, it was actual ball gag that was in her mouth. So
Oh yeah,
my-
man,
the
you can
only
work one of those
assumption,
out.
the only thing that I can assume is that
She ate it.
she no, because everything was still in my room. But it's just maybe like she was like kicking the closet or kicking the walls, and my mom heard it like when she came home.
Wait. Okay. So your mom came home. Okay.
Yeah, well,
I-
yeah. She
I
wasn't
missed that
home.
part of the story. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
my bad. She wasn't home. So then all of a sudden, when she showed up home, she found her, and then she called the cops. I mean,
Naturally.
yeah. Well, if you find you find a.
Excuse me, somebody just broke into my house and she tied herself up and put herself in my son's closet.
That's probably exactly what it sounded like, actually.
Who let the cleaning lady in?
That's awesome.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Racist.
Oh,
That's what I
God.
get for being the help around here.
The help.
All right.
But yeah,
Continue.
so I come for her, and finally, I'm like, "Are you okay?" Blah blah blah.
You comforted her.
Well, yeah, you can still comfort them.
Really?
If
Yeah.
you do that, ugh.
After you
I
tie
don't
her up?
understand.
Well, yeah. The only reason why she was crying was because she was scared. So now that she's out there and she's not scared anymore, and
Yeah,
I'm
what-
there,
I
she's
don't
not
know.
scared.
I'm really-
How old is this girl?
She was what, 18, 19 years old? No, yeah, I was 18, so she was 19.
I was 18, so
The
she
age
was
of
11.
all-knowing.
Yeah. Well, I've never been with anybody younger than me because I'm like really young.
So she
So-
wasn't mad at you or anything. She
No.
was just scared because she was locked in a closet,
For 2.5 hours or an hour and a half.
Wow.
but wasn't mad at you whatsoever.
Nuh-uh.
There,
Hold on, did you?
Where did you find
did
this
she
chick?
piss her shit in your closet?
Don't think so.
God, I
It
probably
did smell though, so I'm assuming she sweat and cried a lot.
was she was naked. I'm assuming
Yes.
she's probably rubbing her sweaty ass.
Was there any kind of waiver of consent that you signed before you decided to start tying like knots on her legs and then her hands and then up her back?
Well, at the time I wasn't, doing all the contracts, but thanks to 50 Shades of Grey, that kind of, made it a thing. So now you make them do it. But before it was just me telling her, hey, I'm gonna do this to you. And
I
then,
don't
purr
understand-
a little bit in her
Listen,
ear, like.
If you end up dying, your family cannot sue.
I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Well, anyways, hold on.
Different
The-
strokes.
The end of the story's coming up. So
Oh,
finally.
I touched John's feet.
You said it was okay if I put
Yeah, I
them
forgot they were there.
there. Oh, yeah,
Oh,
just smell them.
oh God.
What's it smell like?
Smell
Feet.
it, smell it, smell it. Now taste it.
Dude, your feet are disgusting.
They can't be worse than.
Dude, Look at your feet,
They can't be
Huh?
worse than Frank's boots.
dude. You have gout.
Yeah, my
Pretty
boots
sure.
are bad.
Yeah.
They're over there. Somebody.
No,
Grab-
no.
They're
Not going there.
underneath
Dude,
a
we're not going
extremely
there.
big pile of clothes, which I'm assuming is keeping all the smell in them.
At the
Yeah.
very least, we'll use it as a punishment.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Continue with your sexual deviancy.
So anyways, so finally when I comfort her, right, and I finally convince her to go wait in the car so I can go drop her off, the
Uh-huh.
cops come out of my mom's room where she was being, I guess, questioned,
uh-huh.
and then they finally
And or
see me.
tied up. Go.
I hope not.
Those
That'd be
weren't
a
cops. Those were
terrible
male
sight.
strippers.
That would that would probably be the only thing that would make me quit.
Is
doing
there a
this.
woman tied up in here?
So anyway-
Something else that completely slipped his mind. He ordered police strippers.
With authentic cop cars.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow, you bought the whole package, huh?
Good
Oh,
for
yeah.
you.
I go all out when I have
But the
sex.
sandwich
Clearly.
took priority. Dude.
Don't worry, fellas. I'm gonna get to you later after I'm done making this ham sandwich.
So anyways, the cops come and they, they put me down, they handcuff me, and so then everybody.
Yeah, giving you a taste of your own medicine is what I call that.
No, so then everybody's
Naturally.
freaking out now because like at the time, E was walking right out the door, but as soon as they got me, like she turned around and started yelling at them, telling them that everything was okay. My mom starts yelling because she knows that, well, she thought I wasn't a weirdo, but yeah, I was.
Everything's fine. I love being gagged and tied up and locked in a closet for hours at a time.
So anyway,
And thank God for that.
yeah.
Everything's fine. I like
bless
this
America.
Mexican Auschwitz. I'm good. No big deal.
Do this every weekend.
pretty much. Anyways, so I finally convinced them, like I'm on my knees, handcuffed, and I
bet you
talk
were.
to the cops and I tell them exactly what was going on. They finally let me go because, I mean, she asked for it. I mean, she has to.
Wait. What do you mean she asked for it?
And
Well-
what do you mean she has to?
Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't too detailed, but prior to me
She
putting her in the
silently
closet,
complied.
yeah, silence is compliance. But no, but
No. No, it's not.
But prior to me putting her in the closet, I mean, there was a lot of oral, there was a lot of toys
Yeah.
used. A swing was used.
A
Nice.
swing?
I love that. Yeah. Well, my room is actually specifically designed to either have a party or have sex. So there's laser shows, strobe lights, fog machines. I even have a swing in there just in case you either want to have sex or just party on the swing.
Yeah, who doesn't like to just sit around and swing?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. Let's put on some techno and
You
let
gotta
me
get
just
back
sit
to
in
your
this
roots.
hammock.
Okay, you gotta go with the roots.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Back in my village, I swung from
God.
a tree
Oh.
from a hammock.
Oh my god.
Go. Continue.
So anyways,
I hate
I
you.
finally convinced them, and now the cops leave, and now there's just this awkward moment where it's me, E, and my mom, and my
Mhm.
sister's kind of like creeping through the door of the living room, so she wants to know exactly what's going on. And then I had to explain everything to my mom while she's sitting there, and I tell her straight up, like, this is what I like to do, and she shunned me for about 5 days.
If that would have been my parents, I would have just went to jail.
Probably.
I wouldn't want to have to explain any of that to anybody. I'd have just been like, "Yep, I kidnapped her. Take me in."
Can
Not-
we get the cleaning lady's opinion on this? I really want to bring her back in and hear her thoughts.
Well, I don't really know what happened, but everybody seemed to be okay. Please go home.
Thank you, cleaning lady.
That's funny.
Okay, in your experience, when you go to a club or a bar or something to pick up a chick,
No.
Are they
No,
m-
no, 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 no. Because you don't pick up chicks at clubs or bars. Chicks that go to clubs or bars are only looking to have sex once.
Yeah, they go to clubs and bars to go fucking paint each other's faces and dumb shit
Yeah.
like that.
Like put whiskers on their face?
No,
Yeah.
that's just a fun party. But I don't go there to go pick up chicks to have sex. If I want to pick up a chick to go have sex, I go to like a library, Starbucks. I don't
The
know
old-
the
the
UH
old-fashioned
campus.
way.
Yeah,
man.
the
When
old-fashioned
men were
way.
men.
Exactly.
I like Starbucks as like an initial date. I don't like Starbucks to pick people up.
Well, there's also rules. You know that, right? There's like the 3-month rule.
What
You
do
can't
mean?
have sex with a girl unless you've known her
Oh.
for 3 months.
Hold on.
I've heard this before, and it's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Your sexual life,
Dude,
in
we're
general-
going over an hour.
That's fine.
Okay. Just letting you know.
Please explain this 3-month rule.
Well, you can't have sex. It's pretty simple. You can't have sex with a girl unless it's been 3 months.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, why can't you have sex with a girl?
Because you have to know her. Because on top of that, you can't have sex with a well, I can't have sex with a girl if she's had like daddy issues, if she's been raped
Oh, that's
before,
right up
if
Frank's
she's
alley right
been
there.
beaten by an ex-boyfriend.
If
Like
she-
then the sensitization doesn't work.
If she's willing to get tied up and gagged and locked in a closet for an hour and a half, you don't think that she has daddy issues?
No, but you have to assess her to see if she's willing to do it.
What do
get
you
it?
do?
Because
hey,
you can't go.
Hey, do you like Home Depot? How do you feel about the rope section? Yeah. Hey,
How do you feel
bite
about
on this squeaky toy. Tell me how it feels.
How do you feel about horror movies?
Yeah.
How's this knife feel against your throat?
Hey, can you breathe when I put my hands around your throat?
So is this with every girl that you plan to have sex with? 3
Yes.
months.
3
Minimum.
months minimum. Minimum.
Has the gag thing ever backfired on you?
What do you
Other
mean?
than the cops.
What do you mean?
Has a girl been like, no, like, get off me or I will personally
Yeah,
call
don't
the
you?
cops?
Okay,
No,
so
no,
what is
no.
your percentage rate? How often are you successful in this?
All the time.
So it's your
Because
100%.
remember, if
Well,
they've already
six-
made dedication of being with you 3 months, then they're gonna do it, whether they like.
They
it or
have no
not.
choice.
That's called rape.
Yeah.
No, it's not called rape. Because
No,
they're
I was
willing.
talking to him. He
Oh,
said because
yeah.
they have no choice.
That's what he said. They have no choice.
No, they do. Listen. He's.
I think you missed that one, Saunders. I think you missed that one completely.
I might have.
It's the dedication. It's not that they don't have a choice. It's that they've dedicated themselves to you for 3 months, so they may feel obligated, but they don't have to. Feeling obligated and having to are two completely different things.
You know
I
what?
think
I think
Saunders
we're
was-
gonna invite him back. He's gonna be third mic. That way, we're all three just shitting on him because the way that he just talked down to Saunders was wonderful.
What?
I
In
loved
Saunders'
it.
defense, I think he was talking about his cousin who's a mute and was not able to respond.
It just goes.
I'm sorry.
Those are noises of pleasure, I thought.
Oh god,
I quit.
gross.
Oh,
Saunders, they can always say no. They can always say no. That's why you establish safe words.
Helen Keller Saunders.
Safe words, or in this case, safe notions.
Yeah, you wave your hands back and
Wave
forth.
your hands
You blink really fast.
If you don't want to have sex, tug on my penis 100 times.
That is funny. Okay, what was? Okay, I have to get off this topic because
No, I like it.
I can't do it anymore. Saunders,
Yeah.
get matching socks. What are you doing?
Give me. Hold on.
You are a
Can I,
degenerate.
One is brown, by the way. I don't know if you realize that.
can I deviate from?
Can you deviate from what?
I'd like to go on. I'd like to go more into this. Saunders, you're a mess.
Yeah.
First off,
That's obvious.
and one, you have bangs. You're a 22-year-old man, man boy. You should not have bangs in your hair. Second off, it looks like someone cut your hair with safety scissors. You know
Yeah.
the ones that you use in grade school.
Look at how
that-
he looks right now. Dude, you're a fucking despicable mess. You really are.
The scissors that cannot even cut paper, they cut your hair with.
You know what he looks like right now? He looks like he's no. He looks like he's a paraplegic and somebody just picked him up out of his wheelchair and placed him there with a microphone in front of him.
God.
Dude, all you need, hey, give him that straw so he can pretend like he's blowing his wheelchair around. Old Christopher Reeve status over
Oh
there.
my God.
Oh.
Dude,
Here,
just
throw that over
tilt
here.
your head a little bit like this. Yeah, now look at him.
Oh.
Look at him. He's Terry Schiavo.
Alive.
He's staring at the balloon.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh, dude. We found your new picture.
Oh my God.
That's what I'm here for.
I want to do a bit where we give you a makeover.
Oh, man, that would be so
Yeah.
great.
No.
Why?
Because he's,
Why not?
he's scared we'll fix his appearance.
Would it be called straight eye for the straight guy?
No, it'd be straight knife to the throat. That's what it would be.
Kinky.
A death makeover.
Extreme homeless makeover.
Oh, man. Okay, well, fuck you, Saunders, for
Oh,
one.
God, dude.
Because you're a disgusting individual. Two,
You're welcome.
Okay, so
Where were we?
we were talking about Gastelum's sexual deviancy, and I can't do it anymore.
I want to bring up this paint party
Yeah.
that you two went to the other night.
Yes.
I feel like that
It was awesome.
It was.
I mean, wait. First,
Give us
first
a
thing
give
I
us a
want to
backstory
know.
about it.
First thing I want to know is what are your thoughts? Because this was my first paint party. What were your thoughts on just hearing about a paint party and seeing pictures from it?
I was assuming that one of you two were gonna dip your dick in paint,
And Doc.
and then, and then
I assume
either Doc
If it
or
gets anywhere
somebody
else,
was gonna
that's great
get
too.
a bunch of like dick prints all over their face. That was really what I thought it was.
I assume there was a lot of ecstasy going around.
If you
honestly,
no comment.
honestly, I did not have any offered to me, nor did I see anybody who just looked like they were completely out of the ordinary for a rave.
Well, except for that one guy that was
Wait a minute, hold on.
choking his girlfriend while making out with her that was next to us.
That wasn't you?
No.
No, I mean that was a picture that was taken that I wasn't even like witnessing. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was paying attention to the DJ, the stage, everything that was going on around me, except for that.
That
one
was the
thing.
only thing I noticed.
I was like, nope. And
I didn't
looked
even
around
know
the
there
other
was a
way.
stage until
He
they
was
stopped
watching
choking
it
her.
with his hand in his white pants, just beating off. Yeah, I saw Gastelum and somebody else getting into the elevator, and they're wearing all white.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that they were going to a fucking like beach wedding. Like that's what it looked like. They're just wearing all white for no goddamn reason.
Actually, that's not bad.
Yeah, but
A
he
beach
usually
wedding
wears,
or
like,
just
white
a
pants,
beach
though.
family photo shoot.
Yeah.
You see those all the time.
Yeah. Well, no, they
In
weren't
all
wearing.
white, yeah.
They weren't wearing the jeans because a lot of
Well,
times
yeah.
it's the
No,
the
I
blue
have the
jeans.
same- I have the same thing. My family just did that thing,
Oh,
and I was just like,
this is disgusting
uh,
and unoriginal, and I don't want to
and
be a part of
I
it.
pretty much just pretended like I was enjoying myself, and I took a bunch of crazy ass pictures.
As in all photos with
Yeah.
family, you pretend like you're actually having a good time.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically how it works out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, the way I heard you explain earlier was like it sounded like an adult finger painting party,
Yeah.
where in fact it's like, I mean, you know, you go to a club, you know, there's loud music. You
What
can't
kind
hear,
of music?
It's like
It's like-
electronic dance. I mean, you'll hear it's basically just a lot of dubstep, thumping, and there's some words like, you know, they got their little tracks, and they had somebody who was actually up on a mic who knew the words, and they would actually kind of, you know.
Was he
get the
part
crowd
robot? And he went.
She was not part robot.
Oh wow.
Well,
It's a
but-
girl.
Here's
But
my
yeah, I mean that's and most electronic dance that I've heard has a female voice to it,
Okay.
and it actually kinda
Okay,
gets
so
things
it's
going.
not like that shitty sounds like robots fucking music.
No, it's not like, I mean, I imagine you're saying something like Daft Punk or like Dead Mouse, something like that.
Yeah, probably.
Think of like the bells and whistles music, like
Whoa, wait, what?
What?
Whistles. What is that?
yeah, like bells and whistles. Instead of listening
In my
to,
head, I
wah,
just
wah, wah,
pictured
wah,
a
wah, wah.
train with bells on it.
Like, don't think of Pac-Man. Think of what are those things that are outside? The wind chimes.
Okay.
Think
Yeah.
of that. Pretty
Well,
much.
Maybe.
Okay, so this is like a
Bad
concert,
example.
right?
That's a horrible
horrible
analogy.
example.
Yeah.
it's like saying they had just met. They were almost as two hummingbirds who had
Hang on.
also
Do
just
this.
met.
Do you have it on your phone? Either one of you?
The
Just-
Yeah, just play any type of music because.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Please.
Just like real quick. Like
So-
it can't be too long
Well,
because
what
I
is
don't
it?
want
Okay,
to.
so
while
it's
he's
like-
pulling that up.
It's like a concert, though, right? I've
Yeah,
never.
yeah, basically, yeah.
I have no problem with that type of
Yeah.
music. It's fine.
Mhm.
But I've never understood going to a concert to watch a guy play on a computer. I don't understand.
Well,
I don't
you're not-
understand it.
That's not the appeal. You're not sitting there staring at this dude behind this.
What
behind
what?
this thing
Okay.
with his,
What
with
do you
his
do at
computer and
these
everything. Like,
concerts?
Drugs. There's tons of lights. There's tons of smoke. There's tons of lasers, and everything is just kind of like a blur.
You just dance or
Yeah,
jump
I mean,
around
you
or
dance, you might fist pump, like
Okay.
whatever the music is making you feel like. That's when you kind of just get into it and just do your own thing.
okay.
How many people were fucking?
How many people were fucking?
Dude,
Couldn't
that
tell
would-
you.
that
All I
would've
know
been so funny
is
to
it
see.
was, and my experience at this thing was like, I want to get painted because I saw a bunch of people come out while we were getting in. We got there a little bit late, so we were kind of standing in a long line. We saw a lot of people come out. They had paint all over them. I mean, from head to white shirts to white pants to toes.
Wow.
And so I was like, okay, so we need to get in there. And we had a buddy there who was telling us he'd already been in, and he was having a hard time getting to the front of the stage. I found out exactly what it took to get to the front of the stage.
Elbow him in the face.
It's, I mean, it's like a controlled fight in there. Like
Nice.
everybody's dancing, but when you're trying
It's
to like
aggressive
you're just
dancing.
you're just waiting for somebody to say I've had enough, I'm coming out, and they push their way back, and whatever gaps you can push your way forward into, that's what you take.
And you're not a small dude either. You're
Exactly,
what,
right?
6'3"?
Exactly, and I had
Which is why I hide behind him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he's the man in the relationship.
yeah, right.
But I'm
Yeah.
in charge.
So I mean, like, you've got small people like pushing back, but the problem I have is I'm so big is that, you know, little people would just kind of like squirt right around me,
Grabbing onto your leg
literally,
and-
like, they,
Yeah.
they form their bodies into a converse, like some kind of direction around me, and I'm like, how did you do that?
Yeah.
Because now I'm further back.
I like
So-
it.
But yeah, so we got up to the front, and that's where everybody has the paint. Like it's majority is the people on the stage. They've got a lot of people dancing, a lot of girls in very scantily clad outfits.
So far,
And-
so good.
And they've got a lot of paint on them. So, and they've got like I said, strobe lights, lasers, and then they've got these the water cannons that you see at like water parks.
Yeah.
Where it's like a handle and a cannon, and they suck paint up, and then they
Nice.
just shoot it.
Shoot
across
it right into your face.
Yeah.
Which is exactly
Yeah.
what happened to him.
If you look
Oh.
at pictures, you'll see that I just look like William Wallace with green paint. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm
So a
William
Hulk.
Wallace on St. Patty's Day.
Did they try and take your freedom?
Well, they tried to, but that's when the elbows came out.
Oh, I like it.
left or right. so
Watch, check it out.
this is an example of what you listen to.
Okay. Yeah. I know what that is.
And then it gets heavy. They usually
Yeah,
build it up and then
it's a progression.
drop it down.
It
Okay.
was like a, what do they call it? A drop?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bass drop. Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
cool.
It doesn't, I wouldn't mind
I could see the appeal.
checking it
We'll
out.
see.
And then like other things that they have there is like, you know, that was the whole stage area. So then you move back to the other side where they got the bar. I mean, you're taking whatever drinks you want, just like any other full on bar.
Really?
And then you got people who are out there like, you know, doing crazy dance moves, and some people have like glow sticks on strings and do some crazy, you know, looking
How much did you pay to
abstract thing.
go to this?
I think by the time we got there it was like 30 per person. So
All you can drink?
no, it's not an open bar.
Oh,
it's
okay.
a bar.
That's how I took that.
No.
But I'm also an idiot. so-
Really? Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't.
No, but you said you just go out to the bar and take whatever.
No.
No,
he
yeah,
meant
so-
like it's a full
Okay.
bar,
It's a full bar.
not.
There was
Not
in
open
this,
full
in this
bar.
particular venue, they had a separation where on some nights they just do like electronic dance on one side, and they'll do like rap and dance music
Oh,
on the other
God.
side.
I'd sit right in the middle
Yeah,
because
It's just a-
I don't
just
think
a
I could
fun
do either
event.
one of those. I'd just be the drunk in the middle.
I'm going to the bathroom and sitting.
Make sure you
Uh.
listen to his podcast while you're in the bathroom, though.
Yeah. Apparently, it releases your bowels.
Yeah.
So
But anyway,
No, I
yeah.
just stick a finger up there and pull everything out.
you fish it out.
Yeah, that's gross.
God,
Thank
So
you.
I guess that's one way to have a paint party.
No, man, it's like when you try to make yourself throw up, you stick your finger down your throat.
Yeah, and then
I just stick it up
And then you play
right straight up
Switch,
my
like-
ass.
Yeah. No, John just shoves his thumb in his mouth and breathes really hard, and then he just ends up shitting his pants. That's what he does. Oh, that's funny.
whatever it takes.
Yeah, no big deal.
You know,
If you find something that works,
definitely works.
just don't talk about it.
Don't tell anybody.
Too late for that.
Overall scale 1 to 10 experience at the paint party?
My first
Dude,
experience.
you're knocking
I mean,
over my cheese.
Shouldn't be fucking sitting on your bed.
Like I said, this is my first one. We'll talk about the first one that I actually went to.
That one's awesome.
The week prior or 2 weeks prior. The first one I would rate my experience about like 10 being the most fun I could possibly have. Let's say like a 6.8. Let's give it that, because I showed up late and there was not enough like the way it was packed. I couldn't get enough paint on me like to really enjoy what was
Okay.
going on there.
Yeah.
So by the time that they had just people just packed in to one another, it was like you're only getting it in the face. So,
Okay.
So sometimes you get
Sounds
paint,
like my Saturday night.
No problem with that. No problem with that whatsoever.
you get paint like in your eyes and in your mouth, and you're just like,
Yep,
"Oh,
sounds like my
that's
Saturday night
okay.
indeed."
I'm just gonna keep fist pumping.
Yeah.
Just
No, that
push through
sounds
it.
horrible.
Yeah. It was. I mean, you're kind of
wear
like, well,
safety
I'm here
goggles.
though. You know?
Well, it kind of sounds horrible from here, but I think if you're there actually
Yeah.
involved in everything, I bet it'd probably be a lot of fun.
You definitely got to get into like the actual feel of it.
No, because I can watch people on YouTube get maced, and that's more fun than actually being there.
Well, we're talking about two different things,
Yeah,
though.
we're also talking about like paint that's designed to go on people and their clothes. That you
What
can
about
wash
their
it out.
eyes?
You can wash it out and it
Close
doesn't
your
burn.
eyes.
It doesn't burn when it gets in your eyes. It's not like it's just like damn it, it's all.
Dude, you're gonna
gooey.
scare like 40 people. There's gonna be 40 people with blown
Well, maybe-
speakers.
maybe
Before
you
we
can
end the
tone that one
show,
down.
randomly do it one more time just to scare people. Out of nowhere. Don't tell
Okay.
us when, just do it.
So that was your first experience?
That
with
was
that?
my second experience at this place, but that was my first paint party.
Okay.
The first
You should really hear the story for the first one.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell me.
The first story, I'd been wanting to go to like an EDM, electronic dance music concert for a while, and I'd heard about this place called Soho. It's pretty good. They're undergoing new management, but I wanted to get there before they started like changing over to whatever they're gonna do.
Okay.
So we went to this place, and like we got all like glow sticked up. We had our like the kinds that you can wrap around yourself and connect into each other, and you got
Oh,
a bunch
okay,
of
yeah,
different
yeah.
colors going. And we showed up, and we were the only people that looked like us.
Oh.
It turned out to be a bit of a bad analysis of what the advertisement was.
You didn't scope the place out prior.
Well, it wasn't. It
You
didn't.
did not evaluate your
wasn't-
surroundings.
It wasn't so much about the scoping, but the analysis of what the title of that night was.
What was the title of the night?
Yeah.
I'll have to turn that one over to Gas.
That night it was the Gibson Ball. The Gibson.
Oh, I
Walter
saw that.
Gibson or whatever.
Yeah.
He was the founder of like Cyberpunk, and so when
What's
I
that? I don't
when I googled
understand.
Cyberpunk, it was like really hot pictures of like Asian. Imagine if like a really super hot buxom Asian chick had sex with like Optimus Prime
Wow.
and had a baby. That was a
Okay.
female. and then-
Optimus Asian.
Optimus Asian, pretty much. And so when I
Ooh,
saw that, I'm like,
Optimasian.
holy shit! Like, yes, we are going to this party, right?
Did it end up being a black tie occasion?
Mega Hong.
So we go there, and I'm thinking like, okay, we can't really like cyber tech up, but at least we can glow stick up, right? So we glow stick up, and we get there. Turns out it's goth night.
Oh.
I didn't read the full advertisement, and they started like,
Dude, I
Not
would have
only
shot that place
Not
up.
only that, there could not have been more than like 18 people there.
You probably
It was like-
were they all under the age of 17?
No,
Okay,
no, not.
cool.
I mean, they look like your general
You-
people who just live that
You
lifestyle.
probably stood out a little bit.
Yeah.
Well,
You were
yeah,
noticeable.
We were the only people with light sticks, but we showed up, and like a couple of people were, personable enough to say, "Hey, oh man, you got light sticks? Can we get some?" Absolutely, sure. But then the rest of the people, like,
You know they were being dicks, right?
I was pretty. No, they were. Actually,
Hey,
He's
check
right.
out the douches with a light stick.
let's
Hey,
go.
I bet they'll give me one watch. Hey, sweet light sticks, let me have one.
Now that you put it that way, yeah, they did kind of just no.
They were laughing at you.
But yeah, so after that,
Nerds.
I was pretty gone that night. I'd been many places in that night, and that was my ending zone.
So
before-
you weren't even caring at all.
No, I had no inhibitions, and I could care less about what your name is. I'm dancing.
That's
And-
awesome.
yeah, and
Hell yeah.
so I at one point I start dancing in the very front, like this one chick with her like huge, like not 6 foot, like 4 foot long dreads was coming up there, and she was like all gothed out. And so I was just like, oh yeah, this chick knows what's going on. So I just kind of get up like in front of her and start doing my light stick show and dancing.
Oh, God.
Dude, what I'm picturing is this goth girl just
Yeah.
She
standing
pull
there
out a
and not
knife?
moving
Yeah.
while you're moving around her
There's
in
a picture.
circles with these fucking glow
There's a,
sticks.
there's
Do you remember Daria?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what she reminded me of. An Asian Daria.
Oh my
Like, and you just see her face like in the
She's
picture.
Daria and you're that volleyball. She
Yeah.
just goes,
Yeah.
after the fact.
And she's just like, she has just this blank expression on her face, and she's not liking anything of what I'm doing.
Probably
Paz
not.
wasn't aware at the time because he was facing the opposite direction of her. But I'm watching him dance in front of her, and she is so pissed because
Really?
I'm pretty sure she was like a go-go dancer for that night. But I mean, only like the goth version, and so she's up there kind of
Wasn't much
twirling
go.
to she's twirling to Prodigy and 9 Inch Nails and all that, and like Then Pass comes up in front of her, and he's a pretty big dude. He just covers all of her, and he's just like waving all these light sticks around, going crazy and everything, yelling and
She's
jumping
dancing to
around.
9 Inch Nails. He's dancing to Skrillex.
In his mind. Only
I
in
just
his
see
mind.
him. Looks like he's practicing karate out there. He goes, "What do you think of this?" Yeah.
Look at me. Can you handle this? Can you handle it?
Oh, that's awesome. So, is there another one coming up?
Actually, I just looked on Facebook, and there is, but it's on Wednesday.
No, thank
I think-
you. I usually don't like going out during the week, though.
I think just for funsies, I think Army of Anarchy needs to go to one of these.
You should.
I'm completely down.
I mean,
bet-
the thing is like it could just turn out to be
The
exactly-
greatest thing ever.
Well, it
Yeah.
could it could turn out to be the greatest
What?
thing ever,
Hold on, what?
or it could turn out to be like what we experienced. You could show up to a bunch of like 18 to 20 goth people who are just like,
We can make anything.
You are
good.
ruining
I think
our
that would
nights.
be even funnier if it turned
"What
out.
are you doing here?
Yeah.
Get out!
He's out.
Get out now!" Then you could come in with this kind of commentary, be like, "Hey, how's it going? You having a great time tonight?"
Yeah.
Death is my all.
I hate my parents.
So.
Oh, that's
So,
funny.
yeah.
All right, so, well, I'm pretty much tapped out. What
Yeah.
about you guys?
Yeah, it was fun.
Anybody? Made it an hour and 15. So, all right, that's it for us, bitches.
We're
done.
gonna have to have
Well-
Gaston back on to tell more stories because
Yeah.
I don't think there's enough time for me to tell you
Some-
stories.
something about cops and girls being left in closets really wants me to.
Wait until we get to the cutting and the burning part.
Yeah. See, that's what I was really hoping for, but we'll
We'll get to that next time.
That's in the
so stay
second novel. We haven't got.
Yeah.
Hold on, can I just ask you one question then?
Yeah.
Do you like blood?
No.
No. So when you cut yourself and you're bleeding.
Are we talking about
right?
the taste or
No,
what?
just like when you see it, right? Like it's gross, right?
It does nothing for me. It's neutral.
It's
Like,
neutral.
Yeah. I'm not scared of it, but I don't really.
It doesn't get him
like-
off either.
Do you like? Have you ever like pinched yourself like with like a thumbnail or something on accident?
No, sometimes I break out the nipple clamps though, and I just attach them to my ball bag.
oh my god,
So
that's hot.
yeah.
But yeah, just do that, and it feels awesome.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Watch. I'll think of a game for you.
Okay.
I got some games.
Oh,
Great, I can't wait.
Oh my god.
Dude, I got a feeling I'm
Saw
about to one up
7.
my gayness. Can't wait. So,
Notice how Saunders invited Oscar back, but not Wayne because he smells his competition.
no, listen, he's inviting Gastelum back because he hasn't already been extended the invitation to take the third mic slot.
Oh,
So,
Honestly, I think Saunders is just curious because he might want to try this with this newfound love of yours.
no.
Well, she doesn't live here.
Hey,
not
the
possible.
one that was found in my closet
No.
doesn't live here either.
no, I
they
kind of,
can-
I
they
kind
can
of,
Skype the entire time.
I kind of want to keep her
For
and not
5
kill her.
hours.
Tie yourself up. Yeah.
That actually seems a little bit safer as far as your standpoint. If you're just sitting there Skyping with her and she's actually managed to tie herself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Saunders
you
would be-
just be on there on the Skype and you can answer all the questions you want, but
If-
they're not going to.
Saunders would be taking the clamps and trying to clamp the screen. Why isn't
Probably.
it working?
Here's the
Probably.
thing. If my Saturday night is boiled down to me Skyping with Saunders and we're in a relationship, I'm not tying my hands or feet up. I'm tying a noose around my neck and throwing myself off the top of my roof. That's what I'm doing.
Even if
Fair
I'm pregnant
enough.
with a child.
Fair enough.
God. All right. Well, gentlemen, thank you very much for being on. We greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Go ahead one more time into the microphone. Just one last loudness. What you did earlier. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. All right, fuck faces. We're out of here.
Check out
Spread
the
the
Facebook
word.
page.
Oh shit! Yeah, we got the website should be up Monday or
Well, you
Tuesday.
redid everything. You got a whole new.
Yeah, we have one tentative site, and then another one will be going up because I think I'm still gonna do the Flash one. So we got that, and
We're on a
then
new hosting site called Boxsprout. Is that what it is?
Buzzsprout.
Buzzsprout. Cool.
Yeah, Buzzsprout.
Buzzsprout, and we can host it from there and possibly make some money.
Yep.
Possibly.
And we will be up on iTunes within a month. 1 month. So hopefully
Big
everything.
That's total titties.
Yeah.
It's the kitty's titties, man.
It's the kitty's titties and the bee's knees. All right, fuck faces. You all have a lovely evening, and as always, go fuck yourself.
Which one is it?
Which
Which one is it?
Which one? Which one?
The fucking